It's like our world is so full of toxicity these days. In the air, the water, the soil, the cleaning products, the personal products, everything that we use. It's just essential oils is bringing nature, to bring ourselves to natural beings. And it's just combining the two, Reiki and essential oils, has just been a game changer for me.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Unleashed Voices. And today you're tuning into the Soulpreneurs Series, and I'm joined by the lovely Binju. Binju, hi, welcome.
Hey, how are you?
I'm really well, thank you. How are you?
I'm really, really looking forward to this and excited and a little bit nervous, but
Have you ever done anything like this before?
never ever.
Yeah, well, see it as casual here. You're just chatting to a friend, but we're going to be talking a little bit about you. So, Binju, tell me about your journey. Tell me, what do you do? And also for all our viewers who don't know anything about you.
I'm a Reiki master, and I also believe passionately and have been doing essential oils. My journey began, I would say, about 30 years ago or so, when I was in my early 20s, and due to being the nervous and sensitive types, had a little bit of a dip in my life. So was looking for inner strength, etc. And this led me to Reiki. Then there was no looking back. It was just completely, totally hooked. I just went from that into going into all the different levels, and then synchronicities started to happen, and I was doing feng shui, and I was doing talks, and I was doing whatnot. And then I moved countries because of marriage, and life took a pause.
As it does.
As it does. So yeah, then marriage and getting used to the new way of living, and eventually kids and daily practical life. But all the while, my backbone has always been Reiki, and that's what's got me through life in general. And just recently, I felt that this is not just a passion, it's actually a calling, which I need to now acknowledge and follow.
So just for the viewers who may have heard of the word Reiki, but not really know what it is, are you able to explain, like, what is Reiki?
Reiki is basically universal life force energy around us, and the energy is something that anybody and everybody can tap into. So with Reiki, we get attunements, and we can become a channel and just guide it to wherever it's needed. We don't do anything. The energy is intelligent enough to know what and where it's needed by ourselves or the clients, or thoughts, any issues. And it just goes straight to try and balance it.
Amazing.
So basically, it just relaxes us so much that then our own body can kick in and heal itself.
Amazing. What I was going to say is, when obviously you got married and then you moved to a country, so that's a massive transition for anyone to deal with. Did you stop using Reiki on yourself altogether, or like you said that things paused for you? Did you still tap into it as and when you needed it, or did you just
Absolutely.
stop?
Like I said, it was my backbone. So Reiki on myself, I have been using all the time. For example, when I moved countries, the stress and the newness and not knowing, I didn't have any family here. So all of that was quite overwhelming. And in a year or two, it showed on my skin. I got skin issues. And by going to the dermatologist, etc., they said there's no reason for it to happen. We don't know why it's happened, but you just take these steroids greens, etc. And hopefully in a year's time, it might subside. And
Wow.
me
And
being,
steroids is probably the worst thing you could use.
so me being me, I don't do uh, allopathy. So I said, okay, right. Started my Reiki again strongly every single day. And within 3 months, I had results.
Amazing.
The itching and whatever it was just subsided to a massive degree. So, and then children, my son reacts to it really well. So since he's been born, he's 24 now. I just send Reiki for everything that I can think of, and my daughter. So it's been part of my life. When I say pause, I meant doing clients, etc. But
And
Reiki has
now,
been integral.
now that you've moved the country, you've got married, you've had the children, your children are in their 20s now. Now it's time for you again, isn't it?
Absolutely. Like,
So what's changed?
it's like I said, I was always very, very, very keen to help people and make, you know, space for women like me. Children, I think giving this tool to children is so important because I remember till this day when I was a kid, I did some meditation, and it was that, it was a type where you had to just stay and not do anything, but just listen to sounds. And that thing just has stayed with me all my life, a tool. So I felt I want to give this to children. I want to give this to women like me and be able to just go within and find your own strength.
And that's the thing is understanding these tools because we don't get taught these tools in school.
Nope, nope.
Like I spoke to another lady a couple of weeks ago, and she was like, at the moment, she's helping children because the pressure that the children of this day and age are getting just from exams,
It's
like anxiety build up,
unbelievable.
panic attacks. Yeah.
It's
And if they have the
unbelievable.
tool of Reiki, so can a child be attuned to Reiki?
Yes, absolutely. Anybody can be attuned to Reiki. I mean, for them to completely, totally understand, I would say 8 years onwards is brilliant.
Never knew that.
Yeah, I mean, children are born with these. Like
Yeah, they are.
everybody's born with this. We just forget. So it's just basically reminding ourselves of these energies and the tools that are available to at our fingertips. And the same goes with essential oils. It's like our world is so full of toxicity these days.
Hmm.
In the air, the water, the soil, the cleaning products, the personal products, everything that we use. It's just essential oils is bringing nature to bring ourselves to natural beings. And it's just combining the two Reiki and essential oils has just been a game changer for me.
Tell me, how did you get into essential oils?
Essential oils, yes. I have been, again, dabbling in them for a long time. I mean, I started off with the Bach flower medicines. And even when I was working, actually, at that time, I was like telling people, helping people, okay, I'll make you a blend, whatever they came and told me. And I said, okay, you're going through this, let me help you. And I would make a blend and give it to them. So it's just helped me so much and people around me. So that's flowers. So again, it's nature. So, and then from that on, recently, a couple of years back, my daughter suffered from anxiety and I was again looking into things. So somebody suggested to use certain mixtures of essential oils. I got them. And then there was no stopping me. Okay. I just loved it so much. And myself, even I'm nervous and shy and anxious type. So I use it daily, a year or two back. I really, really fell ill. And I was like, I can't go on living like this. It's just
Yeah.
not me. And that's when I consistently started using it every single day. And it's been, again, life changing.
And you still create your own blends?
Depending on what the requirements are, I mix them in and I suggest that this could help you, etc.
So when it comes to having a problem, whether it's like skin problem or even like just common flu or anything, Is your first go-to place essential oils, or is it picking up the phone to call the doctors?
No, 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 no doctors for me.
I knew you would say that. Say no to doctors, but yeah.
No, no. I straight away make the blend. I'd carry it everywhere now. On my holiday, I couldn't carry a lot because we weren't sure of the luggage, etc. But my blend for immunity and for coughs, colds, stomach aches, upsets, etc. I had them all ready in little bottles, and everybody was made to apply it every single day at night. So yeah, I don't travel without it. I don't move without it. They're
But it's
always
really interesting that, that's become the norm for you because of the experience you had with essential oils. That's now become the norm that you're actually taking it away on holiday. I was listening to Heart FM the other day and they were saying that what are the essential things that you put into your holiday bag? And, apart from like the SPF and everything like that, but this is like essential oils
it is
and they're not
essential.
massive bottles, are they?
I can't travel without it now. I can't think. If I don't have it, I feel, I mean, to be honest, for example, even on a holiday, I did take my oils for immunity, etc. But the supplements, etc., which I take with them, I hadn't carried. Within a week, I could see I was getting more tired.
Really?
Yes, and then I've come back and I'm like, no, I know I'm going away again, but I need to get back on it. So it is really, really helps because eating habits, when you're out, you want to just relax and not bother about what is going into your mouth sometimes.
What's healthy, what's not?
What's healthy, what's
You're
not.
not meant to be healthy on holiday, but yeah.
So all of that just affects you so much. And then you become just sensitive to little changes, especially with Reiki and the oils. Overall, I think you just become extremely aware of what's going on in your body.
And that's the thing is, as humans, we are so busy in our work. Like I know at the moment, my workload is so busy that I forget about me. What's going on inside my body? It doesn't become a priority. And
Absolutely.
I mean, would you say that essential oils obviously is a go-to, but always touching in with Reiki as a go-to tool for you?
Yes, it's my daily morning ritual. I wake up with doing at least 5-10 minutes of meditation, giving myself Reiki at least to all the seven chakras, if nothing else. And then my oils. I go, get up, brush my teeth, and straight to my oils. I have to have them in my water, and that's how then my day begins.
So most people will probably think essential oils is something that you just rub onto your skin or you can add a few drops to your bath. But you just mentioned adding it to your water. Explain that to the viewers who don't know about what that means.
Okay, yes, of course. The oils that I use are doTERRA's, and they are the only ones that I have found that can be ingested. And when you ingest them, so they go directly to your internal organs. So, yes, I had a heart issue a couple of years ago, and I don't want to take cholesterols, I don't want to take the BP
Of
and
course,
the blood thinners, etc. So, if I don't want to take that, I have to have something
something to help.
that should, I don't want the reputation of what occurred. So I am very consistent now. Every morning I have my oils for my heart, I have my oils for my liver, I have my oils for just immunity, etc. I mix them in my water and in they go.
And is it like one blend for all of that
I
you're
mix.
taking?
I have different bottles, and
Okay.
I mix a couple of drops of this and a couple of drops of few different bottles, and then I mix 1 or 2 drops of each in my water and drink it.
Does it change the taste of the water?
Actually, to be honest, it's actually making me drink a little bit more.
Oh yeah, I suppose it would. But that's a good way of getting
Yes.
your eight
I'm a little
glasses of
lazy in
water.
just drinking water itself sometimes, but with these oils in them, they'll taste better, and it helps me drink my required amount.
Win-win situation
Win-win
then.
situation, absolutely.
So, talk to me a little bit more about Reiki for children, because I think that's most like soul seekers and spiritual beings will understand that, yeah, we have Reiki healing, but I've never really known how it could impact children.
So like you mentioned earlier, and I've seen it among my own children as well, that they are so stressed out. And I think COVID didn't help, that their communication skills and being isolated, the anxiety levels have, I think, just increased a little bit more than normal. So I feel Reiki just helps you center yourself, and paying attention on the chakras and learning about them helps them know that this is related to this. Like for example, your heart chakra is emotions, your solar plexus is for confidence, and all different little things that the children, when they start to learn it from young age, it just becomes an integral part of themselves.
And again, this is something they don't get taught in school.
They don't get taught in schools, which is such a
Understanding what's
shame.
going on
Yeah.
inside the body. Like we know in science you get to know like your different organs and what's going on with your cells and
Yeah,
atoms
but
and things
this
like
is
that.
again such an important, but how to deal with life, how to deal with all the imbalances that occur in life. It's something that everybody should just naturally fall back on, because these medicines only mask what is going on
Yes.
inside rather than actually healing. So going, taking paracetamol and things like that, I would rather go and give myself Reiki and have my oils than have the side effects of these day-to-day medicines.
And I also think that the older generation, like my parents, like if I was to say to my mom, I'm just feeling really tired, she goes, I'll just take a paracetamol before you go to bed. And it was the go-to pill for
Absolutely.
anything.
For
It's like how
anything.
the British have put the kettle on for a cup of tea, whether someone's passed away, whether someone's had a baby or someone's moving house. I'll stick the kettle on, you know? With the Indian society, it became that I'll just have a paracetamol and go sleep, like everything will be okay. But
Yes.
actually, that's not the way we should be living.
No, absolutely not. It's just masking everything and not dealing with what the issue is. I mean, it could be nothing, just a rest could solve it, but
Or the
why
moon
take
could be
something?
affecting our tiredness. Like now we're focusing so much on like what's going on with the moon cycle and how that impacts sleep.
Yes, it does impact, and nobody realized it until you're actually aware of it and paying attention. That okay, this is the moon cycle, and that's
Yeah.
why I'm feeling like this. It's the water in our body and the moon cycles that is being affected, and it's, yes, like you said, it's something so integral with us, and we are not aware of it. We're not
We're not.
taught.
I think I wasn't aware of any of this until like maybe 10 years ago. I never knew. I was thinking, oh, why have I had a restless sleep? Not knowing that it's the moon that's impacting us. And here my mom is saying, I'll just have a paracetamol and just, everything will be okay. And that was the go-to thing to do. But it's really interesting that how rather than taking a tablet that's like you can pick it up for 50 pence a packet nowadays over the counter. Um, just in
Again, it's so easily available that people just, without thinking, use it.
Yes.
And it's really unfortunate.
And I remember growing up when I was doing my exams, it was the case of, oh, let's take some Pro Plus, hit high on the caffeine and stay awake and just deal with it. Whereas the children of this day and age is different. Life is so different. They are attached to their phones so much.
They are constantly getting bombarded with so much media all the time
Yeah.
that the distractions in life are like crazy. And that doesn't allow them to think, relax, be themselves, chat. So I think,
Communication, a simple thing as communication. Everything's done by text or voice note, you know. I'm saying it is we do as well, but we've grown up picking up a landline phone and calling our friends.
yeah,
You know, they
absolutely.
haven't. They've never grown up with
Yeah,
that.
I love to hear their voice rather than just message.
So true.
They're living in different worlds. So Hence, I feel it's even more important for them to connect to their inner being and have something to fall back. It took something serious for me to get into it. But if this is just given them and made them way of life for the children, and they don't have to then go through therapists and whatnot in the later years of life, it's something that they can deal with day to day and as they grow up. Hence, I feel teaching children these simple techniques is
So important.
is very, very important.
Share one fun fact about you that not many people know. Apart from the fact that you take your essential oils on holiday with you.
No, I teach speech and drama as well to children. And considering how shy I am and how visibility is a problem for me, that it's funny when you think about it that I am a speech and drama teacher, teaching them tools to speak publicly, to be more
Yeah.
confident. And I myself am quite shy and run away from it. But I'm sure it's you teach best what you need to learn more.
Yeah, I think we do.
So
I suppose you being able to teach in those key subjects, like it must have taught you so much.
it has. These children have been my teachers. They have brought so many things to light and aha moments for my own self when I'm teaching them. And my general knowledge, everything has improved because of them. When I'm teaching them, I'm learning so much all the time. I love children. I love teaching them.
What made you pick those subjects?
I was always interested in them, and I used to enjoy doing allocations and things, poetry, all of that in school myself, literature. And then my daughter started learning it. And again, I was like, wow, this is something I would really enjoy teaching. So that's how it started. When she was, I think, 6 or 8 years old, that's when she started learning. And I was like, yeah, I'm learning it as well. So that's how it started.
And it's amazing how we sort of organically, naturally fall into something that we would never have planned.
My life has taken such turns. It's been what I had initially thought and where I am is no planning. It's just organically evolved. I wanted to be a vet, and then I couldn't stand smells. Strong sense. I couldn't take it. My mom took me to a hospital, and I couldn't deal with that. And then I became a interior designer, and I was doing that for quite a few years in India.
Wow.
And then I felt I can't take the stress. It's very stressful because you had to, in India, it's like you're project managing all the time. So it's all the workers and all hours, etc. So I said, I come here and then it's a complete change. And then I had to find things to fit with my family life. And all the things that I loved, enjoyed, started coming to fore.
And now you've created your own business.
Yes. It's called Holistic Harmony with Binju. And that was born just recently. That is, I gave the name recently, but it's what I've believed in. And like I said, it's my calling and I'm fully into it now. I just want to help.
I find many ladies who I speak to, similar to you, who have a side hustle around their main job and taking that big step to make it into a business, which is exactly what you've done. How was that transition for you?
It was hard. It was very scary. It was very, oh my God, how will I deal with the finances, etc. Was a big question mark. But something in me just said, if you want to do it now, when will you? And I don't want to have, another 20 years thinking, oh my God, I didn't even try. So yeah, I gave up one of the jobs and I said, this is my calling and I have to give it all because
Yeah.
it's helped me so much in my life and others around me. So I want to help more.
So tell me what challenges as a South Asian woman, obviously you've come into the country that many decades ago. You've navigated two different countries. As a South Asian woman, In business, what challenges have you come across?
Loads of challenges because it's not only the challenges from outside, but it's internal as well. The challenges as you are a homemaker. It's not just family that you have to convince. It's your own self as well. The
That you
cultural
can do it.
upbringing that you have just imbibed growing up without anybody saying anything, but it's just there around us all the time. That you need to have a professional job, you need to have a white collar job, you need to be doing things that
It's what society expects of you.
correct. That's it. And so all of those hurdles in your own, it's a battle within yourself. And obviously, we, like I said, it's our roots, the Ayurvedic things and the homeopathic things. It's our roots, the medicinal and the healing, the energy work, the the breath work, pranayam, yoga, etc. It's all our roots, and it's now got suddenly big because the
It's a
Western
trend,
world has given it attention, sort of.
like the turmeric latte.
Yes, absolutely. It's like we have been drinking that all our life.
We used to be forced to drink it. Now it's like we go and order it happily. Can I have a turmeric latte, please? Because it's a
Yes.
thing, you know?
I mean, it's even evolved in the process of my children because I used to give them, and now they go and order it. So now they know that, oh, mom used to give it to us. It's so all of these are like our South Asian rituals and things that we have grown up with, and now it's being acknowledged and come to forth. And I'm glad it's coming out, but I guess better late than never.
Yeah, I suppose. And that's the thing is like now everyone's doing the Ayurveda techniques. You know, you get the Ayurveda retreats, you get the Ayurveda facials, you get the Ayurveda drinks. It
And
becomes a buzzword.
it's become the buzzword, the breath work. It's like the pranayams. Now, even for children, for anxiety, I use it so much that do the box breathing, do the triangular breathing, do this, do that, just to calm yourself, the nerves, etc. So it's all these traditions which we just grew up with are now coming and being accepted. So those are the challenges, I think, as we South Asian uh, community are now being recognized.
And how do you think this has impacted your children? Obviously, they've grown up with this around them. They've been exposed to the healing from a very young age. How do you think this has impacted them, their future?
Interesting question. Because I still have battles. I still have battles sometimes with my son when I'm doing, oh, mom's doing hocus pocus again.
Oh,
But he responds so well to Reiki, even without him knowing. And now, he like hay fever and things like that, I I give him the combination of oils, and he can straight away see the difference, even though he doesn't want to acknowledge and accept it. My daughter is different. She has grown up with it and more accepting and more integrated in her.
have you attuned them as well?
I have attuned her for practice. It
Yeah.
started off as practice.
She was your guinea pig. Well, it's only going to help her.
Absolutely. Because whenever she's in uni and I'm not there, I said, just put your hands on yourself. You just have to think and the thoughts will help. So it's just constant reminders that's needed to my children. Yeah. But I'm hoping that, like I had this one meditation that's been stuck to my, forever in my mind. These things will be there growing up, imbibing it.
I don't have children, so I mean, it's hard for me to. I can try and understand, but it's hard for me to understand if that makes sense because I don't physically have children. But one thing that I've seen is monkey see, monkey do, is that saying that if you're doing something, the chances are from a very young age, the children will naturally pick up on that. It's like when you find children who swear, the chances are they've got parents or older people around them who are swearing. Otherwise, where would they pick things up from? So it's monkey see, monkey do. And
Absolutely, absolutely.
especially because you're a teacher as well.
Yeah. And yeah, like the classic is what you just said, the turmeric latte. It's like har the doodh, every cough, every cold I've been giving them. And now they come and ask, can you please make it for us now? The difference is there now,
You
yes.
just need to do a froth on it. So it's a little bit more like Starbucks.
Yes.
And then the other one that's matcha. Like matcha's been around for God knows how long. It is a Japanese herb. Now all of a sudden it's like, I love matcha latte, but and I make it at home. But it's amazing how you get all these trends coming.
Coming in.
Cacao is another one.
Yes. It's all coming back, which is great, which is great. And
At the
I
end of the
guess
day, it's just there to help all of us
yeah,
as we're navigating life.
it's a time, I think, suddenly I don't know if it's like, pregnant people see more pregnant ladies, but now I'm just seeing all this soul awakening everywhere around me. So it's happening. The awakening is happening among people and
But
us.
you also attract the right tribe
Correct.
as well,
Absolutely.
which you have done with UWW for
I
sure.
know it's been a lifeline for me.
I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that. Bindu, tell me, if you were approached by another lady who was contemplating whether to set up her own business, what would you say to her? What's the best advice you could give to another soulpreneur?
Gosh, I would say just start. Just start and don't overthink. Just because nobody's going to be perfect and wait till the right moment or the right time. Just start, however small, take baby steps, believe in yourself, and things will start to fall in place. I'm seeing it for myself. It's taken me a very long time to see that. But so I would say follow your passion and do whatever you want to do in whatever little ways. Just start.
I
Forget
love
the
that.
imposter syndrome, etc. And everybody has to deal with them, but deal with them once you started, not wait for it all to happen, think it's perfect and then start. No, just start.
And most women who I speak to, they say that there's too much outside noise.
Too much
People's
noise.
opinions of are you good enough and what's going to happen with the children at home, or there's all this outside noise and people wanting to put their opinions on that person, and that can really dampen their motivation.
Totally. Totally. It's like, yes, everybody grows up and has family or issues. You are dealing with your own ongoing life. But if you believe in something, just make the attempt.
Gotta
Just
do it.
take the little step and do it. You might need to juggle a few things, but while you're juggling, things will just evolve. So start.
I love that. Really good advice is just do it. I think
Just do
we
it.
complicate things, don't we?
Yes, totally. All the time.
And I think I'm like so far beyond the just do it phase of
You
my
are.
business.
Make it happen straight away.
I've thought about it in 90 seconds. I've actioned it. It's like,
Yeah.
even my sister said, she goes, people can't keep up with you. I know. What can I do? Like my brain's working in overdraft, like it's on steroids, and I come up with an idea. That's such a good idea. Let me
Your
do it.
thoughts and actions are straight.
Yeah. I mean, that's why people are saying, oh, how you're doing so much. It's like, I know. Like my brain's not stopping. It's just the creation comes out of me. And I don't regret it. I don't have
Yeah.
any regrets around it. I do love the journey, but I forget to prioritize me. It's like what we were saying, that when you're so busy, like on Sunday, I said to myself, from Monday, I'm going to make sure I'm going to go out for a walk and I'm going to do my 7,000 steps, Yesterday, 3,000 steps. And I was like, okay, I'm just putting too much pressure on myself. I know I'm busy at work. I know I've got to pull in some extra hours. Why am I putting that extra pressure on myself? I
No.
know I need to do the walk, but right now I have to do a little bit, so if I'm
You have to
talking on the
balance it.
phone, I
Balance
have
it.
to find the balance. Exactly.
And
Exactly.
whatever, there should be no guilt tripping. Okay, I didn't do the work. It's it'll happen when it's meant to be.
And I'm putting the pressure on myself and making myself feel guilty for not going out for the walk and not doing the steps.
Correct. It's the guilt tripping that we do constantly, and that actually makes it even more harder than to come back sometimes.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we all have to learn to let go and just be there and do what we can.
So for me, it's not so much outside noise as my internal
For
noise.
me too. For me, it's mostly my internal dialogues, which, yeah, constantly have to quieten it down.
So Binju, tell me as a final question for today, for our session, what can we see from your business coming up? Is there anything exciting? Like, do you have any big plans for the next couple of years?
Yes, like I was mentioning earlier, I would love to do more with children, teach Reiki to children, and just be there for them. And obviously, while we do children, the moms or the families
Yeah.
do need guidance and help so that the children can come to me. It's the women as well. So getting their own balance, being heard, making time, we go for a facial or a nails or something. Instead, make Reiki and using these oils a part of our life. So the mums then need to imbibe it and then pass it on to the children. And my passion is again, I would love to teach children these basic tools. So that's
So
what
for
I'm
any
aiming.
viewers who are the mums with children, you need to get into contact with Binju for sure, because
Yes,
that
please.
is such a big thing to help the children.
Yes, yeah, I would love to. Looking forward to doing that.
Thank you so
No,
much,
thank
Binju.
you for having me here. And you've been a big boost in my life.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. I'm glad to have helped. And you know, I'm a big believer that our paths cross with those that need to be in our lives, who are there to kind of inspire, to help us. And, you know, we're all here on a similar journey and we're making a change. That's why we're here. We want to
Yes,
make a difference to people.
absolutely. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And everyone, thank you for watching
Thank
and
you.
look forward to seeing you on the next session.
Bye.